Welcome back. I wasn't actually in college today, but I thought I'd make a video anyway because I didn't make one yesterday. I kind of just forgot to. I was waiting for the PS, the no, the PlayStation. Sorry, the State of Play from PlayStation. And I was waiting for that all day, and then it got to like 11 o'clock. And you know what? Absolutely disappointed. I was expecting like maybe a new Resident Evil release or a remake announcement. No, maybe a little bit of a new trailer from like FNAF, like the Secret of the Mimic. I was expecting something, and the only big thing that we really got was the second part that Ghost of Tsushima. I know I can't play it because I only have an Xbox, but I know Ghost of Tsushima is a really good game anyway, and people were really hyped up to it. So I was again really excited for it. The reason obviously I changed subject was because I don't know, struggling, yeah. Again, it's been 4 weeks since college started, and I don't really think college should be making me feel this way. Should be making me not want to go into school. I don't think college should do that. And I think the emails from the teachers when I'm getting no support, I think, kind of just shows that even though they promote mental health and they're always so concerned about mental health, having the subject and the course being about health and social, you think students' mental health would be the top priority, but I don't work in school environments. I don't do it. I struggle so much with people with the amount of work that we've had 3 assignments in the last 4 weeks. I've done them, but I've struggled with them. Um, I just feel like there's no additional support, and because the teachers don't really understand that I'm struggling with my mental health and, the fact that I don't want to be in school, that I don't do well, that I don't think I can physically do it. All they want is for me to be in school and to, you know, do their work. And I'm doing their work, you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing the work. But when when I'm at a point where I can't get out of bed and come to your school and be there for 8.5 hours, you've got a problem, you know what I mean? It's not me who's the problem, it's your course. And just because everybody else can do it doesn't mean that I'm the problem, you know what I mean? Just because everybody else can. It doesn't mean that your system's perfect, and the school system isn't perfect. It's not close to being perfect, and it never will be, because people, don't care about children's education or their health, their mental health, and they wonder why, you know, the rates of people offing themselves are, getting increasingly higher every year, every month, because people don't care. People don't care, and as much as we like to say we do, and I'm glad we are able to talk about it, as much as we like to say we've evolved and changed, we haven't. As a society, we're still stuck in dark ages, and we've made massive improvements. Like, people are accepted for who they are now, but we can't struggle without having to think about how much worse other people have it. Like, why can't I struggle? I know I'm lucky. I know I'm lucky that I have a roof over my head, that I have food, that I have access to education. But why can't I be miserable? Why do I have to feel like I need more to be miserable when I'm miserable now? Obviously, I don't like speaking about this stuff, but I kind of just go off on one when I just feel so lost, so confused, and I have nothing, and I have no one, and I can't, like, physically go to school, and that's not about me. That's not about me. I'm telling you, I've told the teachers in person, email. I'm telling you, I don't do well in school, and you're expecting me to show up to class 4 days a week, 8 hours a day, and just be present, do your work, and just not say anything and be happy. I can't do that. And then you expect me to go work in a place for over, what, 36 Fridays, over 100, was it 210 hours? For what? I'm not even getting paid for work experience. How is that work experience? Just ask me to go get a job. I'll get a job on Saturday or Sunday. Just make me leave my Fridays alone. You know, I don't need work experience. I know people like to look for it, but I don't need 210 hours of work experience. Give me 100. You know what I mean? Give me 30. You know what I mean? I need that day off. That Friday is the only thing that I have for myself. I know Saturday and Sunday are days that, like, everybody has off, but I have Fridays to myself. Fridays where, I'm on my own and I'm just like chilling. I don't need to worry about anything else because, you're not worried. Friday's a good day and I make it a good day because I'm not in work experience, but as soon as I find that placement, I'm in it for the whole of the year. And that Friday's that freedom, that extra bit of freedom that you give me, which I think I deserve, you know what I mean? Because I go from 5 hour days in high school to 8.5 hour days. Like, make that make sense. And I wake up the same time and I get home 2.5 hours later, tired and exhausted, and you expect me to do essays of work and keep up with my mental health, do things that I enjoy, clean my room, be a better person, work towards my future, but you're not giving me anything to work with. Because the things that you are giving me, they may not make me be here in a week because I might have just given up because it's so overwhelming. I haven't touched my Xbox in over a month. I haven't played on my Xbox. I haven't done anything that I've enjoyed. I don't even clean my room anymore. And I just had time today because I was off to clean my room and do something. Be a better person. And I was so much happier. So much happier today than I will be yesterday when I have to go to school and learn something that is not going to be useful for me in the future. I know I chose it, but I need it. I need it to do the job that I want, but it has nothing to do with the job that I want. Why is writing essays about an 89-year-old woman going to help me help a person deliver a baby? You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And it wasn't, I said no. It was always a consideration that I wasn't going to drop out because my mum would absolutely hate it and, my dad would hate it and I'd probably get kicked out. But I, but I don't think my education should be a worry anymore. I think me as a person should be the main priority and I don't understand why I'm not. I'm not cared for in the place that I work, in the place that I go to every single day. Dropping out wasn't an option and I said no to it. Every time I'd think about it, I'd said no, but it's the first option that I have. I'm not lying. And I don't want people to be like, oh, you just haven't, haven't given it a try and you haven't settled down yet because you haven't been in school. I haven't been in school for a reason. If I gave it a try, I would have gave it a try and I would have been in straight. I would have been every single day. It's torture. I can't do it. I don't do education environments. And that's what's killing me so much because if I don't, go through with this course, I don't have anything because I can't go back to education because I struggle so much. And it's just, if I'm like this now with this course, heading towards something that I want to do, and because being a midwife is not enough like motivation to do that, then there's literally nothing that can make me stick in that environment, stay in that course. And I don't really understand what to do. I don't know what to do. Where do I go from there? And the worst thing is that nobody can actually help me with that question Nobody can answer that for me. It's only me, and that, where does that leave me? It leaves me nowhere, and I can't do anything, because at the end of the day, if I drop out and I just work, I'd work for the rest of my life. No further education, and I'd work in like a minimum wage job for the rest of my life, and that's just not something that I want to do. It's so hard because the only thing that really keeps me going is I constantly think about my parents' disappointment. And my mom, she constantly said about how no matter what I did, no matter if I failed my GCSEs, no matter like what job I had in the future, she'd always support me and she'd always be proud of me. But like, I, I want my parents' support and I want them to be proud of me. But how can I need their support or want their support when I can't even be proud of myself? Life isn't smooth sailing, and it's probably meant to be like this, and I'm probably meant to go like this, but I was made this way. He made me like that. I he made me so I couldn't deal with situations like that, and I hate it every single day that I can't just be like normal and just cope with school, and I don't understand why I hate it so much, which is the most frustrating part, because if somebody asked me why I didn't like going into school so much, I couldn't tell you. It hurts me, and it makes me so mad, and it tears me apart, and it just degrades me, and I'm just a shell of a person. I'm not who I am, and I can't be smiling all the time and being that happy person that people know, because I'm not happy. I'm not happy because of this, the thing that I've got to go to every single day, wake up to. I'm not happy, and I won't ever be happy. I wish life was simpler, and I bet everybody wishes that too, so kind of all in the same boat. Just don't know where to go from here. And everything's just so wrong, and I'm just not dealing with it. I'm trying not to think about it, but it's really it's killing me. And I just hate every second of life, and I wouldn't ever consider it, but there comes a point. But I'm gonna go now, because I've got school in the morning. But I really do want to do some thinking, and before I take any drastic measures, I need to have a plan, because at a certain point in my life I didn't even have a plan A, let alone a plan B, and I still don't have one now, because I I don't have any dreams, you know what I mean? Like, this midwifery thing was the closest thing that I had to a dream, and I can't deal with it. So I don't really know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna have to stick it out until I know, till I have something that I can grasp at, something I can maybe even work towards, and try and just be better, live my life, you know what I mean? Try and get that little bit of happiness back in me. I just want to feel like there's something worth fighting for, and right now, there's not much. So, bye.